Man vs. Truth here. It's Wednesday, June 29th, 2011, and precious metals, what they're going for nowadays, and links are in the description. I'm here to talk to you about expansion, and more or less why it's important. When you think expansion and you go back, it's the first thing that pops into my mind would be Manifest Destiny, which is to expand from the Atlantic seaboard to the Pacific Ocean. And the outcome of that would is pretty much today in America is everything we do is an outcome of Manifest Destiny. And we did have to go through a lot to achieve what we have today, and whether or not it was sort of say nice, generous, greedy is not necessarily relevant, but it has an outcome. And expansion would be the cause of expansion would be desire, or to want it. Wanting or desiring is usually what causes expansion, and I can't necessarily think of what else would cause expansion besides the Big Bang Theory. The universe, which is always expanding, but it's a hard topic to approach because it's not necessarily easy to describe what it is, because there's just so many different aspects and viewpoints of expansion that you can see. And it's kind of difficult, but so basically what I'm trying to do is trying to break down expansion, and expansion is usually determined on intent, whether you're greedy, whether you want to whether you want to take advantage of something, or whether you're generous, or give back and help. It's all it's different. It's hard to explain. But when you think of terms in economics, and you think economy, and this is kind of what puzzles me, because it bends both ways. We're trying to help the economy, but for who? The economy is a nationwide problem, but if you're trying to help it, who are you doing it for? Whether yourself or somebody else is pretty much what determines that question. There's just so many people that can and are helping the economy, but a lot of them don't necessarily have the best intentions. Just let's see, Blagojevich, for an example, tried to make money off a very highly illegal, trying to make it in a very highly illegal way, and he obviously got caught and he messed up, but he tried to expand his life. He tried to make money. He desired that money. And what he wanted it for is, I guess you could say, non-relevant. But when you break it down, it's he could have wanted money for his wife, or he could have wanted money for his family, or he could have wanted money to make his own business, or whatever he wanted it for. He wanted to expand, and just like Manifest Destiny was, it was the desire to expand, and you kind of gotta think in your daily life, and you look around, you're always seeing expansion. Expansion is everywhere. Just stores going in and out of business is expansion. Buying shoes, expansion. Clothes, expansion. Eating is expansion. It's kind of hard to, like I said before, it's incredibly hard to break down, because that's just it's all been about expansion. When you think of expansion, you really gotta think, what do I want? What do you want? You can say, oh, I don't want anything. I have exactly what I want. But you're still wanting to not get anything. You're wanting to stay where you are. You want to keep your job. You want to keep your family. I mean, whatever you want to not change is still wanting. And it really comes down to all your viewpoint on it, and you know, what you want it for. But I came to I'm telling you this because at some point the economy is either going to get better or worse, and it's gradually, it's doing a little bit of both. I mean, the precious metals are going up, the value got the dollar's going down. I mean, they're getting got all these dollar coins now, and could that help the economy? Possibly, but it could also, you know, screw the value of a lot of other things. It's just it's a cause and effect, and which hopefully you all know. But what I've noticed is that you can't do something without causing something else. And I could drop this pen, and somebody this could cause the death of somebody in at Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, it could just be anything could happen. And I'm sort of changing topics here, but it all has to do with expansion, like I said. There's you could try, though. There's I wouldn't necessarily say that there's a middle between generosity and greed, because it's kind of hard to do both, to be both. But I don't know. It's really, really, really hard to understand this, and I think it's more of a research on your part to try and figure out exactly, you know, what your view of expansion is. But hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully hopefully you're starting to understand the world just a little bit better if you didn't already know this. This was merely for the purpose of your advantage. But like I said, this is not me being this is me being not generous nor greedy. This is me giving you information for whoever. You know, this is just me telling you something through a video. But this is still expansion. I'm expanding my channel. I mean, expansion has to do with everything. And I think if we all try to not necessarily come together and soul train it, but I think if the majority of us try to expand for the better, the economy will definitely take a turn for the better, and everything will take a turn for the better. And we could, if we try to, we can't stop expansion, but if we try to limit it, it could definitely stop a lot of wars. And you know what? Iraq is technically mostly for oil, and upsettingly, it's the truth. And it's just expansion on our parts, greedy expansion. We could buy oil from Iraq and Iran and everywhere else, or we could go in and take it. And I mean, that's pretty much in a nutshell what we're doing there. But now you see. Now hopefully you see why and what expansion has to do with everything. And I can't necessarily tell you more. It's definitely more of an adventure for you. But that's about it. This is Matt vs. Truth. Again, Wednesday, June 29th, 2011. And